The ArrayList class is much more flexible than the classic array. Remember, when you use a classic array, you have to define the number of elements you want when you define the array. Unlike VB.NET, you can't reallocate storage space on a classic C# array, but an ArrayList can be expanded as needed. As objects are added to the ArrayList automatically increases. If you try to add more objects to the array than you currently have, the array will automatically increase by adding enough memory space to hold twice as many elements as you currently have. By default, an ArrayList object initially allocates 16 elements. When you need to add the 17th element, an ArrayList will expand to 32 elements. Now, when you're declaring an ArrayList type in your code, don't forget to include the system.collection namespace. The ArrayList class has got a lot of really helpful methods. Let's take a look. In this example, we have two array lists, city and state. You see that city is instantiated, and so is state. But state is using a one-argument constructor. ArrayList has overloaded constructors. So there's a no-argument constructor and there's a one-argument constructor. This allows you to actually define the capacity. If you don't want to start with the default, which is 16 elements, you can actually define your own capacity during instantiation. This is a list of some of the more commonly known methods for ArrayList. To see an entire list, you'll want to take a look at the object browser in the VisualStudio.net or check the online help in VisualStudio.net. You've got an add method, which is really more like an append. It adds to the bottom of the array list, but insert will actually add an element to a specified index. So if you have two objects, you can actually insert here. Remove allows you to remove the first item, but remove at allows you to remove at a specified index. Clear allows you to clear all of the elements of an array list. And shrink to fit is a nice method. It allows you to have more control over the capacity. What it will do is set your capacity equal to the actual number of elements that you have. You can see that an array list is a lot more flexible, a lot more robust than the classic array that we're used to dealing with. Remember that an array list allows you to add objects at will, and it will expand the array list as you keep adding objects. Also, you can remove objects at any place within your array list. ArrayList classes just offer a lot more flexibility than a classic array.